Hello students, let's finish up these videos on circles, and if you turn it over to the back side of your notes you'll see this page. Hopefully it says circle area at top, and I'm going to teach you how to find the area of a circle. Real simple if you have a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, it's pretty tough to do, so you'll want to grab one there. So get your name on that, and the area of a circle, okay, simply put, is equal to that value of pi, which we're going to use 3.14 times r squared, where r is the radius. Okay, so r is the radius. So in this particular problem, we do have to have the radius. If you have the diameter, remember that the diameter is equal to 2 radiuses. Okay, or if you have the diameter and you divide that by 2, that would equal the radius. So you're going to have to use that in a problem or two to find that. You just have to make sure you have the radius. If you have that and you have a calculator, it's pretty simple to do. Like number 1, let's do that one together here. It says find the exact area of the circle. Even though it says exact, we're going to have to round it off slightly because we're using this 3.14 for pi. So to find the area, okay, we're going to take pi, which is 3.14, times 15 squared. Now 15 means 15 times 15. So what that actually comes out to be is 3.14 times, and 15 times 15 is 225. Now you multiply 3.14 times 225, so you can put that on your calculator, and you should come out with 706.5 feet. Now this one is going to be feet squared because we're finding area. It's important that you put that power of 2 on that particular answer. Feet to the power of 2 feet squared. That means you chop these up into that many squares if you actually had that circle there. Okay, if you're wondering how I got from 15 to 225, remember that 15 squared, what that really means is 15 times 15. Now there is a button on your calculator. If you have a scientific calculator, there is a button that probably looks like this, x squared. It might be y squared. If you just hit that, it'll give you that squared value. If you don't have that calculator, you would need to manually type in 15 times 15 on your calculator to get that to work. Let's take a look at number 11. Number 2. What they've done here is they've given us the diameter is equal to 22. All right, if the diameter is 22, that means the radius is equal to 22 divided by 2, which is 11. If the radius is 11, all right, we're going to find the area. We're still finding area here. The area is going to be 3.14, that's pi, times 11 squared. So again, if you would grab your calculator and if you have a scientific calculator, you can just type in 3.14 times 11 and hit the power of 2 button. Or you could just manually type in 11 times 11. But if you do that, you can check to see if you agree with me. I come up with 379 and 94 100ths, 0.94, and that's inches squared. Okay, let's move on down. Let's jump to number 4 here. I wanted to do another one with diameter because they've told us in this question the diameter is 12, and you have to do a little more work. So if the diameter is 12, that means the radius is 6. The radius is half the diameter. So to find the area of number 4, you're going to take the value of pi, which is 3.14, times the radius, which is 6 to the power of 2. So that is 36. 36 times 3.14. I put that in my calculator and I come up with 113.04, and it would be centimeters squared again because we're finding the area. Okay, so that's how the rest of these would work for us, and I don't feel like I need to do those other 3 I didn't do, but I would like to jump down to number 9 and work that one out with you real quick. It says a cow is tethered to a rope. That means they're attached, kind of like this picture. They're tethered to a rope. If that rope is stretched out, it's 20 meters long. It's a pretty long rope. Well, what is the area, the maximum area that the cow can graze? So here's what they're saying. If that's say that's the staking point right there, and that was 20 meters, they're asking you, well, if you would imagine that rope could stretch around, they're asking you, well, what is the area, what is this space total that he could graze? So it's a measurement of this 2-dimensional space within that circle right there. Okay, so that's the area. So in this case, the area would equal pi, which is 3.14, times the radius is 20 squared. So 20 squared, I believe that's going to come out to 400. Multiply that by 3.14, and that actually works out to be 1,256 meters squared. And there it is. So you have it. So that's really all I need you to be able to do. When I see you next, I need you to be able to correctly find the area and the circumference of a circle, and we'll work on that together when I see you soon. So other than that, have a nice day and bring these notes back to class.